So, today's Ermac Day and Patch Day. Some characters got major buffs, and a few characters got nerfs, and some just got tweaked and had some issues fixed. So, I'll just be visually going through the patch notes with the game up so that way you can see the actual changes. Characters that just have animation changes or little issues fixed, I will just read the notes. I won't actually show you on screen. Major changes I will show. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so I will just have the patch notes up here on my other monitor. And going through these, I realized they have a lot of just uh, miscellaneous fixes throughout most of the characters. So I'll just read through some of these, and then once I get to Geras and the other characters that had major changes, I will show and talk about. So first up is Baraka, fixed Bleeding Blade, unable to trade hits. So I guess its projectile used to have an issue with trading against like physical hits or projectiles. I'm not quite sure. And then General Shao, they fix Settled Dispute, which is his uppercut, is down to, causing incorrect knockdown animation when hitting a kameo. So kind of a rare occurrence. Fixed visual issue with Shao not dropping his axe as expected when defeated by a brutality while performing certain attacks. And then we have Geras. So let me get to control him. So first up, as you can tell on the bottom right, above the meter, they have a UI element added for his levels used by Inevitable and Fixed Point. So this now, when you do it, you can see it fill up, and when he's maxed out. But yeah, now you can just tell when he has his meter full. Atomic Driver, which is 212 or 2-1 and then 1 plus 2, now has 2 more frames of hit advantage and releases the opponent from the synchronized animation earlier. So if we go ahead and set Raiden to jump and we do 2-1, hold on. Okay, so my bad. Jumping back to Atomic Driver buff, his aerial 2-1 and then it'll end in a throw. Now has 2 more frames of advantage, so if we land this. Now you have slightly more advantage and you might be able to go for something like back 1. Or even, I don't know, some kind of special. It seems like he has a little bit better Oki now, but that's up for you to, you Geras means to come up with whatever. So, okay, and then for some issues they fixed an issue that could cause slowdown, which is forward 1-2. Stone tablet to spawn an incorrect location when done near the corner. Okay, so it's only a corner specific issue. And then the last fix is fixed camera issues that could occur during history lesson while in an online match with high latency. Okay, so down forward 2, this could have issues with online, and I guess there was a camera problem. So yeah, and then Havoc, they just have issues fixed with down 2, just like General Shao, causing incorrect knockdown animation when hitting a kameo. And then fixed an issue that could cause a neoplasm projectile to no longer be active if a second neoplasm attack is done with specific timing in rapid succession. And the last fix is fixed Sub-Zero's Arctic armor losing visual effects if Havoc's throws are escaped. And the next is Kenshi, fixed incorrect animation being briefly used if Sento stance with practice settings, team settings. That's what they show. Fixed color of cameo meter if using Sento stance ancestor with practice settings, then team settings. Liu Kang, fixed rare issue that could cause the opponent to face the wrong direction when hitting with a low dragon, so I'm assuming that's his low projectile. Melina fixed rare issue that could cause Roll to use an incorrect animation when interacting with some modifiers. And then Natara, she, again, a lot of these characters just have miscellaneous issues that have been fixed. So fixed Deep Slash, which is jump 1, not being able to combo into Hex Kick. Fixed a rare issue with Air Dash specials, which could cause enhanced Air Dash to be prioritized if Natara performs a grounded attack the same frame as landing after an Air Dash. So really rare occurrence. Raiden. So this is where we really get into the meat and potatoes of this update. Electromagnetic Storm no longer pulls... I thought I switched characters. Okay, so electromagnetic Storm, which is his down back 3, no longer pulls in airborne opponents that are not in a combo. Has less pushback on block for all hits except final hit, and does 27 less damage. So if we set Geras to block, let's turn on the frame data. Pretty sure it's down here. Frame data. So down back 3, you can tell it has no pushback until the final hit, and even then, the final hit has barely any pushback, and now he's just super punishable. And yeah, so okay, so this is a really good change. That they also changed this with Kung Lao's low hat. But if you're in the air and Raiden does this, you can no longer get hit by it. Only if you're in a combo. So let's, as you can tell, so if he's not in a combo, you can jump in and you're safe. But as long as you're in a combo, you will get hit by it. So that's a really good change. And then Electromagnetic Storm and Enhanced Electromagnetic Storm no longer hit airborne opponents that are not in a combo and have 10 more frames of recovery on block. Increased recovery frames on Electric Fly and Air Electric Fly by 8 frames. So, Raiden players, you are no longer going to be able to escape out of the corner for free. Characters like Scorpion, Sub-Zero with fast forward advancing specials will be able to punish Raiden a lot easier now. So Razzle Dazzle, an enhanced Razzle Dazzle, which is down back 2, has 1 more startup frame, 5 more block stun frames, and increased pushback on block. So down back 2 has more pushback, and 5 more block stun frames. So it seems like they're trying to buff this move because it's not really used much. I don't really see it much when I see Raiden players play. While Electric Charge is active, Razzle Dazzle and Enhanced Razzle Dazzle will gain extra block stun and pushback if back punch is held. So, okay, I don't know what they mean by this change. While Electric Charge is active, Razzle Dazzle and Enhanced Razzle Dazzle will gain extra block stun, yada yada, if back punch is held. Enhanced Razzle Dazzle follow-up has a different hit reaction. So I didn't even know they have follow-ups. Okay, so I guess... Okay. There. Yeah, that's a new hit reaction apparently. So, yeah. Electric Charge takes twice as long to reach maximum charge. So, I guess this is his Electric Charge string. I don't get what this does, but you Raiden players I'm sure will know. But yeah. Electric Charge takes twice as long to reach maximum charge. And then the last change is fixed lingering audio if Lightning Strike, which is back 2, is interrupted by a cameo. And that's it for Raiden. Alright, so Rain is another character who got quite a few changes and some new moves. So, added new basic attacks. Shipwrecker, which is forward 1, and Puddle Step, which is back 3. And then added new combo attacks. So, Kraken Killer, which is forward 1, 2. Kind of does this little shield, and then it has a follow-up that splats him to the ground. And Surface Breacher, which is back 3-4, just like his MK11 string, except in MK1 it pops up, so he can go for a combo after now. When it rains, back 1, so back 1-1 or 2-1-1. What did they do? First hit has 2 more frames of hit advantage. Okay. So you could, if you're trying to go for a standing reset of some sort, use stand 2, because you now have 2 more frames of hit advantage. Floodgate, which is forward 2, has 7 more frames of hit advantage and recovers 2 frames slower on hit. Undertow, back 2-1. Forward 2-1. Oh, 4, 2, 1, 3. Okay, my bad. So the full string starts up 5 frames faster. So the final hit is 5 frames faster now. So this might be a more... what's the word I'm looking for? Might be more useful as a ender during your combos. Whirlwind, or Water World, 4, 2, 1. Oh, that's what we just went over. My bad. Water Beam. So his projectile can now be... Water Beam charge can now be cancelled into some other special moves. So, if we want to cancel it into Watergate, we can. If we want to cancel it into that, we can. Even Water Shield, we can cancel it into. Hold on, let me. So, yeah, it seems like he can cancel that into a lot of his moves now. Okay, so it seems like he can't go into Rain God. Unless I'm just messing it up. Okay, he can. So yeah, he can cancel that into most of his special moves now. Water Beam Charge Cancel can now be done 5 frames faster and only be used once per combo. So, if you're trying to combo into something like this, from this, you can only do it once. And then there was an issue of unable to duck block after dashing during Water Beam. So if you tried dash canceling, you wouldn't be able to crouch block for some reason. But now that is fixed. Okay, so next up we have Reptile now. 114 can now be canceled into Air Falling Fangs, which is that. So that's pretty neat. I wonder if there's any application for it for combos. Froggy Knee, which is 2, 3, and forward 2, 3 now have slightly further and have a larger hit region when opponent is in a combo. So this should no longer whiff anymore. This had a really big problem whiffing in combos, but now it doesn't. So that is really good. Devastating Blow, back 2, fully charged, now starts up 3 frames faster. Wow, I can feel that. That is way faster, and recovers 3 frames faster. So, dang, major buff to Reptiles so far. Crocodile, I don't know. 3, now has 12 more frames of hit advantage. Interesting. And it seems like you can cancel into your Falling Fangs. And Falling Fangs can now be canceled by holding down. So, let's... And it seems like you might even be able to get a combo from it, too. Hold on. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong side. Okay. Hold on. Maybe? Okay, you can. So you have to go with 2-1, I think, or 1. So yeah, it seems like you have to go... Oh no, you can go 2-1. So yeah, huge buffs for Reptile. This is amazing. Acid Ball is a new special move performed by holding front punch during Acid Spit. So now this goes full screen. He used to just have this, which went mid-screen, but now he has a real projectile other than just this. So that's actually amazing. Enhanced invisibility now becomes fully invisible 2 seconds faster. What's the down up 4, yeah. So enhanced, oh, you gotta do enhanced, my bad. So this, yeah, it becomes invisible faster now. So holy crap, that is really good. I never knew why Smoke's invisibility was like really good, but Reptile's wasn't. I don't know. It just didn't make any sense. But now invisibility becomes a lot faster, so that's good. So next up we have Scorpion. He got a new move as well. Added new combo attack, Fire Pillar Thrust, which is 4-3-4. So instead of that, it's now mid. So he has a mid-mid mix-up now. What's the frame data on it? It's -6 on block, so that's safe. That's good to know. But I think it might have a gap, so that's unfortunate. Increased hit region and landing speed of get over here. Oh, get over there. Jump, front punch, back punch. So this is an aerial combo. So if we have him do... Oh, 1-1-2. Okay. Oh, it now has a different hit reaction, so... Scorpion actually now gets a combo from this. That's pretty good, actually. Fixed a rare situation where opponent would pass through Scorpion after being hit by the spear near the corner. So really rare situation. Fixed being able to extend finish him sequence by duck attacks canceled into spear. Weird. So if he taunted and then did spear or something, you could extend it. Really weird. So for Sindel, I'll just go over her changes since they're not super important. Input for Air Hairball can now be buffered during the startup of Air Levitate. So that will make doing her combos from float a little easier. Fixed rare issue with Air Levitate, which could cause the move to become disabled if Sindel performs a grounded attack the same frame as landing from Levitate cancel. When enhanced Queen's command hits Chameleon, the current disguise color will be used for the cameo meter, whatever that means. Fixed delay that could sometimes happen on being able to use cameo moves after successful enhanced Queen's command. For Smoke, they just fixed an issue that could cause Telestab, which is his back 2, to miss opponents when cornered and performed immediately after being hit by a throw. For Omni-Man, they fixed a rare issue with Air Fly specials, which could cause enhanced Air Fly to be prioritized if Omni-Man performs a grounded attack the same frame as landing after an Air Fly. And then we have Quan Chi. Zone of Waste armor applied no longer resets combo counter and damage scaling. So Zone of Waste, I guess this would make it to where this could reset combos, I guess. I don't know. I guess this used to reset combo and the damage scaling. Fixed an issue that could cause Zone of Fear to not spawn if opponent is performing a parry. So this could cause So if an opponent was parrying and he tried using this, it wouldn't appear for some reason. It wouldn't spawn. Fixed an issue with Field of Bones that could cause 2 bone cages to appear. So this, I guess it could cause 2 bone cages to appear some instances. Fixed Zone of Waste, create 2 zones. So I'm assuming this. Yeah. Was able to create 2 zones when using practice settings, team settings. An enhanced zone of waste is now available during practice settings. So, okay. So now you can choose his portals that he wants. So that's cool. Peacemaker. He got quite the changes. Heavy Overhand of Justice, which is just a standing 2, does 20 less damage. So I'm guessing this is one of his combo starters. Enhanced Force Multiplier does 10 less damage on 2nd and 3rd hits. So this used to do a lot of damage. Now it does 10 less damage on only the 2nd and 3rd hit. Activate Human Torpedo does 10 less damage. What's okay. That does 10 less damage now. Enhanced Human Torpedo does 20 less damage and has increased combo damage scaling. Enhanced Sonic Boom does 20 less damage. So this does 20 less damage. Activate Force Field can absorb a maximum of 2 hits and last 2 seconds later. Then do Force Field. But now it has a 2-second longer, shorter duration. Fixed an issue that could cause Eagly, let's turn him off, to still attack if Ground Air Offensive or Beautiful Bird Bullet has just been blocked. Most of these are all issues that I'm about to read off. Fixed issue with Ultimate Ally causing hit pause to only apply to the opponent when it is interrupted instead of both players. Fixed issue that could cause Activate Human Torpedo to sometimes push knock down opponents. Fixed issue with Activate Anti-Gravity Soft Landing could go in an incorrect direction when canceling into jump attacks near arena walls. Fixed rare issue that could cause Enhanced Activate Force Field to stack with other buff moves with specific timing. Fixed camera issue during a mirror match when both players perform Activate Anti-Gravity at the same time. When Fatal Blow is blocked or misses, Peacemaker's Assault Rifle will no longer disappear abruptly when hitting the ground. Fixed issue with Activate Force Field done at precise timing, as the previous Force Field buff expires that could result in some missing visual effects. Fixed visual issue that could occur if Peacemaker was teleported by Motaro during some special moves with specific timing, and adjusted helmet impact audio when chambered round gear is equipped. And that's all it for the main fighters. Alright, so next up we have cameo fixes. For Frost, they just fixed a rare issue that could cause snowflakes to cause a desync during a crossplay match. That's not good. Snowflakes, I'm assuming, is her little orb projectile that she throws out. And Jax, he got a good change. Slightly increased hit region on Backbreaker. So this, when opponent is in a combo. So it seems like it's a lot easier to what's that with him? And then you can go into, so that's really good. Easier to combo with him now. And then fixed an issue with cameo meter color getting stuck purple if practice reset is used at specific timing. So, just like Raiden and his electromagnetic storm, how you cannot be hit in the air if you're not getting comboed by it. Same goes for Kung Lao's Buzzsaw now. So if we just have him hold it, and we jump in, we can no longer get hit by it. This will only work if you're in a combo. Okay, so Sector, this is a pretty good change. Flamethrower's second hit is now considered a projectile instead of a melee attack. So that could be pretty useful, just kind of throwing him out. Okay, it doesn't have that much range. But yeah, that's a pretty decent change. And then for Scorpion, his Hellblades, this has 13 more frames of hit advantage before the opponent is knocked down. So you have more time to actually confirm into your combo now from it. Okay, so for Sonya, will no longer be pushed by the opponent while charging energy rings. I don't really know what that means, so let me know in the comments below if you have any idea. That's it for Sonya. Tremor, Rolling Rock, and Ground Pound no longer hit airborne opponents not in a combo. So I'm assuming it's just like Kung Lao's Hat and Raiden's Electromagnetic Storm. If you're jumping in on them, you cannot get hit. So for Chameleon, increased hit region on second hit of Fan Toss for the first frame of the attack is active. So Fan Toss, the second hit of the hit region. Okay, so it just seems like it's more active a lot earlier, so that's good to know. And then fixed a rare issue that could cause incorrect combo scaling when using Psy or Fan Lift in a combo. Then for Janet, they slightly increased combo damage scaling. Okay, so I was trying to figure out a combo with Peacemaker, but yeah, they just increased damage scaling and combo damage scaling on Box Office and Box Office Bang. Fade out. Okay, so her 3 and 4 fade out. During this, her little idle stance has increased damage, combo damage scaling. Fixed several attacks performing hit-only follow-ups when connecting with Mime Time. Fixed force ball visual issues when being reflected or destroyed. And her back 4 during stunt double no longer hits. Fade out. So that no longer hits airborne opponents not in a combo. So I guess that used to, yeah, catch people in the air, which is wild. But yeah, that's really it for this patch. I tried to show as much off as possible, but most of these were just fixes towards like animation changes or miscellaneous stuff. So not too important of changes, but they're there. I will have the patch notes down low if you actually want to read them yourself. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and this is DarkSense signing out. Take care.